Hello everyone, and a very merry on birthday to all of you. This is ToadinWonderland, and we are back with more of Japanese Zelda Ocarina of Time, and yes, we needed to have that shot. We're going to start with a cutscene. It has been a while since I have last recorded this game. I feel bad for you guys, seriously. Things have just been so busy lately for me though. Finals week for college is actually coming up soon. But I'm glad I at least have the chance right now to get the last recording. At least I hope it will be the last recording. I don't expect too much more to happen, but we'll see. Anyway, with this cutscene, and yeah, there are some weird noises going on right now because I'm recording during the middle of a windstorm, which is probably not the best idea on my part. But I have some free time now, so I figured, hey, let's go ahead and get this recorded, get it finished with, and show you guys the rest of the game. Anyway, I probably should not be talking too much over this cutscene because it is kind of touching. Well, at least 2/3 of it is. But, yeah, might as well take advantage of it. It's Japanese. Surely you know what the story is up to this point. I was going to talk a little bit about glitches in future Zelda games because I know many of you cannot wait till the end of the video before you leave a comment. I seem to be getting that a lot lately, where people leave something and they're not watching the whole way through. And here their question that they ask ends up being answered at the end of the video, or wherever they skipped around away from. So apparently you people cannot just stay sequential with the order that I give my commentary in, if that makes sense. But I'm going to talk about it now. Future games, I've already done partially, allegedly, I'll go ahead and say that, part of Zelda Twilight Princess with the Wooden Sword Challenge, is what I'm calling it. It's where you do the sword and shield skip. But it was live streamed and not like an official Let's Play, so I don't know, I have to think about that, if I'm going to actually Let's Play that or not. I'd like to. Anyway, pause real quick because we have a very dramatic revelation right here. It's not a big mystery today, but it's still awesome that something back then was so well played. Sheik was really Princess Zelda all this time. How about that? Yeah, like I said, unfortunately this revelation right here is not that big of a mystery today. But it's still cool. I mean, nice to reflect back on the memories of what it was like back in the day when you first saw this cutscene. That's the beauty of these moments, right? Anyway, speaking of live streams, yeah, I already started with Twilight Princess. By the time this goes up, this is actually the day before I'm doing my next official live stream that I'm recording this. I kind of had like a little not a contest, but a guessing game going on with Twitter right now, with people trying to figure out what game I'm actually going to stream. But they have not guessed correctly that I'm going to be doing Kingdom Hearts. I think it is safe to say that, because by the time this recording goes up, I will have already done a stream of it. So, haha! Anyway, we got the story here. Zelda has been passing off herself as a Sheikah for 7 years, in hopes of hiding away from Ganondorf, until Link could finally come about and get ready to take on Ganondorf himself with the assistance of all the sages, now that they have been awakened and died, apparently, if that's what the theory holds true to. But yeah, back to the glitches. So when I do another Zelda Let's Play, whatever it might be Twilight Princess, it might be Wind Waker, really don't know. If it's gonna be Wind Waker, though, there's really not a whole lot I can show, but what I can show has some limited amount of coolness, I guess you could say. Because there are a few glitches that are decent, I guess, but for the most part, the majority of glitches on the Wind Waker are pretty meh. Like, they're not as good as what Ocarina of Time, or even Twilight Princess for that matter, are. Majora's Mask, I have the Japanese version, but I have no idea when I will be doing that. Anyway, now that we have this lovely action going on right here, Zelda has been trapped in a magical crystal. Because Ganondorf has finally caught up to where she is at, since she revealed herself to Link here at the Temple of Time. This place is not a sanctuary anymore, apparently. Don't let him take your princess away! No! And this is where the death threat comes, where Link, you must come challenge me at my castle if you want to see Princess Zelda ever again. And homicidal laugh. Gets me every time. Link, we must answer Clarion call! No one will have no idea what I was just referencing there. And if you do know, then you have no life. Trust me. A few people may know what that's from. Must answer Clarion call. Die, because I want you to. Anyway, go on to Ganon's castle. Oh yeah, it's the first time we actually came here, so Link's in shock by the sight of what's happened. There is a gold Skulltula here, but... or Skulltula, whatever you like to call it. I get them mixed up sometimes. Sometimes I say Skulltula, sometimes Skulltula. It's one of those interchangeable Zelda iconic terms. Nothing ever has an official pronunciation, so you just kind of go with whatever your gut says. The first time you come here, you can't normally enter Ganon's castle without glitches. It is possible to get him with bomb hovering. I haven't really tried it myself, because I've only kind of recently found out how to kind of work that glitch. I'm still kind of awful at it though, too, so... I think it's better off that I just went through the dungeons in the normal order. I don't know what happens if you do glitch in the castle early. I would assume the game would think that you already saved the stages, but I don't know that for sure. But anyway, welcome to Ganon's castle. The final dungeon of the game. We're at the home stretch. We're gonna answer that Clarion call that I keep talking about. And here we have the infamous barrier. Speaking of Wind Waker I was talking about earlier, this game has a legitimate barrier skip, and this is the method that people on Twitter had actually asked me to do. I had asked if people wanted me to go through Ganon's castle the easy way and just skip almost everything, or if I should kinda trudge through the normal way but still do some glitches in some of the rooms. Well, you guys want me to do the barrier skip, the short way. So I will definitely do that. I am very happy to show that for you guys. First things first, though, I have 4 fairies. I would like to release both of them. And I'm about to show you something here. It's well known. I don't think this is a big secret, but there is a place where you can actually find a secret shop. The only trouble is I can't remember which one, because there's actually multiple people, or, well, you'll see what I mean here momentarily. Go right in here, and huzzah! Deku scrubs in all directions. It would probably help to put the sword away. Okay, do a twirly spin, thank you very much. Okay, it's best if you just kind of like fend the Deku nuts back at them, because it can get annoying very easily when they're still shooting at you and you're trying to escape this room. And I'm running out of fairies that I can grab. So this is like a fairy fountain slash shop. I think that's red potion. Are you the green potion guy? No, you're not. I'm gonna kick myself if that first Deku Scrub was the green potion and I just totally blew him off. Oh no, it has to be this guy. There's green text. That's gotta be green potion. Please be green potion. Thank you! Thank you very much. I thought I remember 5 of them being in here. Guess not. Must be thinking of something else. Anyway, I just wanted to get green potion, and I have an empty bottle. I'll explain why later. But for now, we are gonna do what I was mentioning about earlier, and completely skip all of the trial chambers. We do not have to go to any of the sage's core chambers. That's what you normally have to do. You have to dispel the barrier that's found in all the chambers, and I guess I should mention, we did get the light arrows. We're not going to really be using them until the fight coming up, though. Anyway, this is what I'm going to do. It's called the barrier skip, or trial skip. Either name is what this glitch is known as. You come into the spirit room, and you're going to grab the right Armo statue, and you're going to push it toward the wall. I think it takes 4 pushes, or 6, I'm sorry. No, it's 6 pushes. And then you get around to the backside so that you can push it again 4 more times till it's right up against the wall. And you're going to grab it from the left side and push it twice. 1, 2. Okay, that's perfect. Pull out the sword, if I can talk, pull out the sword, Z-target, and you kind of want to line up with the statue and the wall. Do a jump slash, and do a side hop, and huzzah! There is the spirit room, and we are now back in the main chamber of Ganon's castle. Basically, the room has only half loaded. There's no texture that's been loaded, but it still has loaded the main architecture and the walls to where you normally walk around at. Now, just walk a little bit away from the spirit room, and the color of the barriers luckily still show here, so this is good. I can see where I'm walking. But basically, you're going to line up so that you're in between the spirit color, which is the orange beam that you see right here, and the beam coming from the forest room, which we can't see because we did not come from that room. But you're going to position yourself so you're right in between both barriers, straight on, and walk forward. And by doing this, you have completely skipped through all of the trials, and you are now ready to take on Ganondorf. Almost. You do have a couple rooms here yet. But we did a cool glitch. That is probably one of my favorite glitches, actually, in the whole game. I will be honest about that. Because it saves so much time. We basically skipped at least 25 minutes. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less, of going through all those trial chambers. This is awesome. Really cool. I am so ecstatic that such a glitch exists. And I'm glad this is the one you guys went with. The reason I asked if you wanted the short way or the long way was because I didn't want to, like, fully cheese it, because, you know, I mean, I kind of already have done sequence breaks and skips in the other dungeons, but I knew that there was multiple ways you could get around with doing glitches here in Ganon's castle. I figured it might be interesting to go ahead and ask you guys, see what you wanted. Also note that you can also do the barrier skip in the water chamber as well. It requires a freezer, and getting it to so that you lure it to the door, and you use the hook shot or long shot to clip through the door while the freezer is right there beside it. It's a lot more difficult to do, and the lineup for getting to where the door's located will definitely be trickier to line up with, because the water chamber's entrance is actually a lot lower away from where the spirit chamber was at. I recommend just doing the spirit chamber if you can. Anyway, this is the final boss key of the game, with its lovely red crystal skull in the center of it, making it look like an eye. And a skull at the same time. I've already taken damage. That won't be a problem, though. Do note that when you get to the boss itself, you will be fully recovered. I don't think it restores your magic, but there really shouldn't be an excuse to why you need to use magic here. But do keep that in mind. Anyway, these are the only time, or this is the only time we are going to see these exclusively colored Iron Knuckle enemies. So enjoy it while you can. Anyway. Oh, that wasn't good. Again, damage isn't really an issue here. Oh, I did knock off its armor. And one hit should kill it. They do drop hearts too, so it's no big deal, really. I probably should not let them hit me repeatedly, though. There we go. Easily disposed of. It's kind of funny. I don't remember the normal enemy music playing in this part of the dungeon. But I think it's because I did the barrier skip glitch and the game's in a bit of a frenzy state right now. It's still playing Ganondorf's theme. I can hear him playing the organ. Which, yeah, big spoiler, I know, but still. Ganondorf is currently playing his song right now. I actually kind of like that aspect of the game, that it has that as an option. Or that he's doing that. Completely ignore me, I'm talking crazy right now. Anyway, we're gonna ascend up this very long staircase. Well, it's not that terrible, because right there's the door, actually. Right there to the left.